The Forbidden Assassin. I'm here with
Robbie.
Road Runner Robert Ripper Dan, and we are dropping in the distributor. Hold on 1 second, Robbie. Let me flip the camera around. And this is the distributor. Here, let's show them what the distributor.
HEI.
Yeah.
And it's actually an MSD.
He is basically going to drop it down in the hoe.
Get some of these.
He already brought the first piston up on top dead center. So just be easy. Don't force nothing. You just want to kind of do what he's doing here until it seats properly. And you'll be able to tell.
Yes, sir. Sometimes you got to go around a little bit.
See how he's turning the rotor button?
Because I want him pointing towards number one.
Yeah.
See, it seats there. We don't want number one there.
Let's see, 400 Chevy. Number one's going to be on your driver's side, ain't it?
Right here.
Yeah.
Front bank.
And basically what he's wanting to point towards number one. I'll show you when he moves this in.
Sometimes easier to pain in the butt to get around.
Is this right here, right, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So on the, when you take off your cap of your distributor, you're going to have this cap under it. Going around. You just gotta finagle it. Be gentle. Don't force nothing. We did get it on top dead center last time we were down here, right? That's what I thought we did.
It's just sometimes to get it to seat.
You're
I think I'm
almost
going the
there.
wrong way.
Oh,
It'll go.
yeah.
It will go.
Yeah, you almost had it.
Dang, it's close.
Damn, it is, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. It'll go.
Just get it.
Nope. I think that's why I was going the wrong way. I'm gonna go this way.
It's almost dropped down.
You know what? Let me see where.
So basically, what you want is this pointing towards number one.
I've got to make advance for a while. Been many years since I messed with a lot of these. But
What do you got the wrong way?
nothing. I wanted to make sure I didn't. This is the way that old feller taught me his shit.
Damn, almost. Huh? That's close. We're right.
Oh, it's close.
Damn,
But it ain't
yeah.
seating, see. It'll seat, and you'll know it. It'll go all the way down.
Until it hits that seal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there.
See right there?
Bow.
But see,
Let me see if I can zoom in for y'all. So you
but
can see how
it's not
Oh, but it ain't on number one.
right. I could go, but I don't do that because then it'll confuse the next person that messes with it.
Right. Or seated. Still the wrong position.
I'll get her. That's the way Rick always showed me, just work it around until it.
Oh, Ricky. Ain't heard from him in a while.
I know it.
See, it's not quite seated yet. Oh, there you go.
Dang, it's closer.
See, that's why I'm wondering,
No, it'll go.
was we off a little bit on top dead?
No. I know this sounds weird, but this is how he showed me to do it. But See, it seats there, so we're getting real close. Once I don't even know that I have to do this up and down.
Wind's blowing.
Come on, go in there.
No.
Ain't quite there. It's close.
There you go. There you go. So, if you look down here, it's seated all the way to that red seal. And then his button
wish
is
it was
pointed
just a-
towards number
I want it really.
more.
Yeah, I think if I went one more time.
Well, go for it if you want. If you think, go for it.
It would probably be all right where it's at. Try it one more
It's your
time.
call. I'll let you call it. Alright, so he's going to try to get it a little bit closer. Now you got to drop it down each time like that
It's
to,
the way Rick
to
taught me.
rotate it. Yeah.
I don't know if it just lines up that oil pump shaft and the gear. All that good stuff.
Right. See it coming around. There you go. There you go. Looks a lot better.
There we go. We're good.
Again, you're seated all the way to your red, to the red seal that's on the bottom there. Your number, your button is pointed towards your number 1 in the front. This is a 400 small block.
All the small block Chevys.
Yeah,
pretty much.
pretty much the firing orders are
18436572.
18436572. So
13572468.
If you look at where this is at, it coincides with your number 1 here. It is MSD, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see something. You don't like fuzzies. Fuzzy.
Let me get a wrench.
So once you get that dropped in, it's, did you already get the tab? Okay, yeah. So right here you got a locking tab.
I'm not gonna lock it hard.
Yeah, he's gonna do a soft lock. That way if he needs to adjust anything, he can adjust it. He's just gonna snug her up there. That way he can still turn it to get it into time if he needs. Which, I mean, it should be pretty,
Well, it will be.
yeah.
When you move that static timing, dynamic timing is timing it down, line dots up and all that.
Right, right.
You know,
The Docus.
you're right. And
Cap. Oh, he's just basically, this is the cap to that distributor.
Looks
and
pretty
he's
good.
just basically checking it out, make sure there's no damage, no cracks.
looks good.
Even if it's got a hairline crack, it's potential of getting condensation or water in it, and you don't want that. No.
We want it to run good.
And if you do get a damaged cap, you can always replace just the cap. Basically, he's just going to set this down on there. And you see how it's got them little hooks So just don't force it, be gentle. Looks like it's right there, Rob. There you go. Out of your way.
Oh, put a dot on there, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So if some people mark them.
There's one.
Yeah. Some people will mark them that way they don't lose the position.
Tighten it a little bit more. We'll anchor down the cap.
I want to show them when you turn it, what happens. So if you watch that little L, you're gonna push down. Yep, you got this the opposite way on that, and it catches that little lip right there.
And then it holds her in place. I'm gonna put a little bit more on that.
Snug it up a little bit more. And this carburetor is actually too small for this motor, the way the motor's been built. So we will be eventually changing that out. What would we say it was, a 600, Rob?
Yeah, I think
It needs what, like a 750 or?
750 probably run pretty good on her.
Yeah.
That'll work for now. Got that.
See, so it don't spin freely. It'll take a little bit of, a little bit to move this now that it's snug properly. You don't want it to spin freely once you get her kind of in place.
Once you get her time where you want to get her time, you lock her down.
That's right. I was gonna say we labeled them all when we pulled them off. When you pull your wires and stuff off, if you are doing a top end or pulling the whole motor or whatever, just get you some painter's tape or some kind of tape you can write on and mark all your wires and stuff. That way you know where they go. It just save you a headache in the long run.
Plus we're gonna take that a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That was set up different, wasn't it?
I'm gonna leave this tape on.
Yeah, that's fine. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
For now until because there's a little spot I don't like. I'm gonna tape up.
Yeah.
That's what was that choke.
Yep, that was the choke. Over here. It's so there's two spots over here. Let me see ya. Yep, one went there and one went there. Red to the front here. This one here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. There. And then that went
Well, think about it.
yeah, give me a second, I'll remember. Was it ground? No. Wasn't temp, because temp's there.
We will mess with it. Who's the screw or something? Is this an eyelet?
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out.
They had this thing all rigged.
All right, no biggie.
Go Yep. Now cover.
Look at that nasty stuff. Get that out of there.
What are you looking for, bub?
You gonna sit there?
I'd just use one of them. We probably ain't gonna use them, right?
Yeah, but this is nasty. I'd rather.
Yeah.
There it is. I believe this is.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
is the driver's side.
Yep, yep.
All right, let me find some kind of nasty something.
I would have just used this, Rob. Look. Got her? Okay. Definitely got a lot of projects for y'all coming up for sure. Cars, bikes, and trucks. Oh, and a trike, because I still. I'm probably going to lay the wires on that chrome trike this week. You'll be able to see how fun wiring is on a bike, trike, whatever. They're pretty much the same. Only much difference is when you come to the back end of them, because you got, you know, well, the way I'm doing mine is my tail lights will, you know, be different, and then there'll be more lights on the back end of a trike. Yeah, I can't believe they're really considering that bike. They said that the drag strips opens this Wednesday
Yeah.
for test and tune. Yeah. Oh, I was getting my ashboarded gaskets where I see them now. I'm still considering a wide body on this thing, man. If I keep it, I'm probably going to. They do look really good with them. And yeah, we're going to be changing the water pump out. They put a short, what they call a short water pump. And they make a long one. And we need the long one, I think. Ain't that what we concluded? On the water pump? Needed the long water pump? Yeah. But I'm going to paint it. I ain't leaving it where it rusts like that. This looks ugly. Hey. Look.
Dang.
Yeah. All right, he's just basically cleaning it up, prepping it.
Yeah, I don't want it all nasty. Definitely don't want it all nasty. Use a clean iron.
Now, I do remember on these, yeah, because one stud was out on each one. I do remember that. They're probably seeing that old S10 going, what the hell? Yeah, the outside's I can doll that shit up later.
We can doll it all up later, yep. But we just don't want no shit in here. No kind of trash.
Especially on your mating surfaces, on anything pretty much, but the valve covers, make sure you know your mating surfaces where it's going to mate up is definitely clean and free of debris or anything. It's all right. I still like them valve covers you had.
Well, you end up keeping this car, you know.
My bad.
Get you hooked up with some nice little dress-up goodies. And Lord knows I ain't gonna need all that.
Butte, Montana. Where you gonna start with passenger side first?
Huh?
Start with passenger side first.
Yeah.
So just be gentle when you're putting your gasket on. Don't force nothing. Just ease it on.
Where's that one with the stud? I'm gonna fix that.
Both of them. There's one on each side that's got a stud in it, Rob. That one, and the other one goes to the other side. And don't panic if your stud does come out with your lockdowns.
Yeah, because I'm taking back out.
Yeah. I'll show you. Like he just pulled it out of the lockdown, and now he's just gonna gently put it back in.
Yeah, that way. You just set the valve cover on, put the.
Yeah. Just don't cross thread it. Be gentle whenever you're putting it in there.
And tighten it as much as you can.
And then when it comes to this part, don't force it. Just be gentle and snug it down. Don't take much.
These
Oh yeah, all them are. They didn't ever move. That might be up a little, no? Okay.
That's a little heat on them to ever get them back out.
I have no intentions of ever taking them back out unless we're
Right.
dragging it, and then I'm just gonna pull the whole damn motor. So this car, it appeared that they tried to set it up for street drag, but they left it where it's still streetable. Of course, you ain't got no heater core or AC or nothing like that. You can always put that back on the way they did it. They didn't really destroy nothing. So, there's your valve cover. Pop your little breather on there. In there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should place it. Let me put
75 constant, Rob.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then whenever you do go to put your caps on to lock it down on your valve cover, again, don't cross thread. You know, just take your time with it. windy today. Feels
Yeah.
good though.
It's not bad out right now.
I'm just glad to be out of the house. That being stuck in the house in the wintertime makes me want to move to Florida even more. So these things he's putting on now basically keeps your valve covers from warping, don't they?
It gives an even
And it,
It put,
allows
you
you to
know,
disperse the weight down on them
dispersed so
evenly.
the gaskets evenly
Seal and everything.
sealing. Some people don't use them. I like to use them.
Now we'll eventually do a heat cycle on this, and we'll have to pull the valve covers back off in order to check all the head bolts. Are actually they're ARP, ain't they?
Head studs.
Yeah, head studs. Oh, yeah, and don't force these. Don't torque them. Torque them.
Yeah, because these valve covers are thin, and they can warp pretty easy.
Yeah, you're good.
We'd have to change these studs if we put aluminum valve covers on this car.
Yeah.
Studs would be too short.
See, he didn't put much force on it. He's just snuggling them up right now. I probably should have cleaned that intake. All that's I could do with later.
Yeah, we can get her. See, his stud was longer.
Yeah. Robin's like, when you get it done, let me run it down the drag strip. That woman's a trip. Love her to death, though. All right, and the fourth one. Now, your all the valve covers might be set up a little bit different. That might have been why they had the other one on there, Rob. Put that in the side. I think that's why they had the other one.
Maybe that's why I was in the glove box.
Yeah, it could have been. But it was an extra one, so that's good.
Reglementation. I don't know why these people don't list it like this poor car.
They catch it?
Nope.
What the hell? This ain't been, has it?
And this is the one that had a stud.
Yeah. Try the.
Hang on, I'll look in here. One of them's probably.
Different thread pattern.
No, yeah, different brands.
Are they different brands?
I bet because this one's got threads all the way to the end.
Oh, yep. Might try that. I'd try that. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one like it.
I know how to fix it if we had to.
Yeah. That don't look bent, does it? No.
No. You take it to the grinder and just where the more threads
yeah.
are exposed.
But you got the ones that's threaded all the way down, right?
Yeah, I picked that one. If I might have to try to back that out a little bit.
Going? Yep. Yeah, that's why that one was in the glove box. Yeah, you're right. Now he's just going to go around them evenly, just apply the same pressure. If you put too much torque on it, it'll blow your gaskets out. You won't get a good seal, right? Almost. A little bit more. There you go.
Well, you don't want a leaky valve cover.
Right.
Back in the vents. Or, I mean, I think it's modulator valve on it.
Yeah.
Is what it is. I can't remember how.
And when we go to do the carburetor, I'll make
We're
sure I
gonna
shoot
have
y'all a video on that as well.
We're gonna have to figure it
So
out.
Robbie thinks that this backfired, and when they backfire, they do what, Rob?
The power valve, they have a power valve inside those, and it's a diaphragm little mechanism, and when they backfire, it tends to pop that little diaphragm, and then Hollies are, I can see where they've used a magic screwdriver trying to, they're all boogered, because that's what you pull these out and you set your
Here's
floats.
what I'm
This
talking
is how
about,
you
dark.
set
See
your
how it's
floats.
dark in here?
I don't know which way they had that running, but we'll figure that out later.
Yeah. You know what? I know what that red wire went to, Robbie. The alternator.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So the wire, when we was hooking up the or the, it's got electronic choke on it, and this extra wire that we found actually goes over to the alternator. Of course, they had it all rigged up. We're going to do it properly. That way, you know, and this will all be videoed when we do it. That way, y'all know how to exactly do it. And now, if you come over here to Rob 71, so this is what I was talking about on a long water pump. Now, I think they said this was for a big block, though, Rob, right?
Yeah, it's a big water pump.
Yeah. So this is a big block water pump, but it's still a long water pump. Whereas the other one's really short to the block if you looked at it. And the way they had it, they jerry-rigged it so it wasn't getting a lot of tension on your belts and stuff. We're going to redo all that. Make sure it's right. I mean, for a 400 small block, that's still got a lot of room in there. You know what?
Well, it's the same block. It's the same platform from 350, 307, 305, 283, 327. It's just a displacement, crankshaft difference, So the bore, like a 350 has a 4-inch bore. 327 has a 4-inch bore. 400's over 4-inch.
Robbie is right. Rebuild the carb. Thank you there, Chris.
Huh? Yeah, because I think.
Oh, I can see their comments now.
Good deal. Yeah, man, if anybody wants to chime in, if I'm doing something stupid, I'll take criticism. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, and like we told you before, there's something you want to see done, we'll do our best to get it out there for you.
We'd like to do
Whether
that
it be a
shit
bike,
box
car.
challenge.
Yeah, we're going to tell them
next
about
year.
that.
I don't think we're going to do it this year because it's just not enough time. Basically, I believe it's a diesel platform deal, and you got to pay for your truck and all the mods and everything to it. 10,000 and under.
Yeah, you can't
So
go.
You can't go doing a $50,000 bill going up there and trying to.
Yeah, but they call it the chip box challenge, and I guess we're gonna give her a try. But the cap is 10,000. You can't, like on the vehicle, the parts, you can't go over 10K. So again, with the gasket, just be very gentle. Yeah. And it should just pretty much fall into place. The biggest part's where your studs come out. You know, make sure it goes down on there without forcing it.
I didn't take James to get some part. I don't know why. That's also long.
Well, the other one, the other four should work on this side, Robbie.
Well, this will probably be all right though, because of how long those.
Did you hear me? Because of how long what is?
How the wash these are.
Oh yeah, the thickness. Yeah. But you shouldn't have to use that now. The other four should work.
Let's see how far it goes in there.
Curious.
Yeah.
It's that ADD, ain't it?
I just because these match. These all match.
Yeah.
No, I don't like those others.
Oh yeah. See, I thought you had the other one. My bad. Gonna go. Yeah.
There's the valve cover and everything. Well, it's gonna be close.
Try it.
Well, I don't know why it's stuck in there. Because it should go deeper in there. We'll probably just get some nuts, 2 nuts, and jam nut it and get it off there, get it out of there, and look it over. We'll put it back on at one point or another. I just wanted to test the waters.
Oh, misty waters. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And shouldn't be long where we'll actually be using like regular cams and editing. That way you ain't gotta watch the boring crap.
Yeah, we'll be able to.
Yeah. I've dug out a few of my cams. Of course, I'm gonna have a couple set at my garage, but for the bikes, and then hopefully get Robbie set up over here.
We're gonna do this one first. Let me get that booger out of there. I don't like it. I want it clean. I would like it cleaner, but we'll get it. We're gonna use that goofy one.
Gonna use what?
The goofy one.
I bet you'd be alright with the other one. Oh yeah, I see how that's different. Got the little bubble on top. Don't snug them, just, you know, kind of put them on there and wait until you get them all on there. So you know everything's going on evenly. Now some people use silicone on their valve covers. Robbie, you recommend that?
Man, I'm gonna be doing a heat cycle, and I don't want to deal with. Now I will say, man, this one's gonna give me fits.
That's that same one, ain't it?
It'll be all right.
I think these are ran too far down in there, Robbie. This one and this one.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to really work with them to get them undone.
Want me to do the heat cycle? Oh, there you go.
What I do on, in a general note, on my valve covers, I didn't do it this time, but maybe when we take them back off, I silicone one side. I silicone the gasket to the valve cover, but I don't silicone to the block or
Right.
to the head.
Right.
I do it that way because that way you can lift it if you have any kind of valve train issues or anything, and you don't trash your gaskets right off the bat. And then what you just wipe them down gently if there's any residue on them. That way it comes off,
327.
and basically gets it. That way you can get to if you have some issues.
Yeah, that's the two that was in a little bit more than the other.
Bet it'll go. Oh my goodness. Huh. Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm buying a new hop-up kit or a new dress-up kit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I probably got some stuff laying around in the garage. I just gotta go through. As you see, I got
Yeah.
similar. Mine are a little different, but they're similar.
Oh yeah, you do. Yours is longer actually.
Yeah, I got.
You got you got them tall valve covers.
All right, let's see how far this goes. Well, we're gonna have to leave those two things off. Till we find.
There you go.
Yeah, but I don't have these.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they won't bite. But we might be able to. What we'll do is the threads are good so far. What we'll do is we'll hopefully be able to change those studs out.
Yeah, should be able to.
Well, this one might grab with one of those plates on it. She's acting like she's
on
wanting to
68
grab.
Chevelle for years. Yeah, I had a 72. I should never got rid of that.
Man, that
thing.
was a sweetheart of a car.
His had a 327.
Pillar quarters put in it. Solid.
No way you use row gaskets. He must be commenting on the cork gaskets, huh?
What did he say?
No way you use row gaskets. I'm assuming he was saying, talking about the cork
What is real
gaskets.
gasket?
Um,
Oh no.
yeah, it's off the top of my head. It'd be like the paper type, right? That's the only other kind
Cork
of
and rubber's the only ones I know of on
cork.
these
Oh yeah,
outfits.
rubber. That's what I was thinking.
Now, there is, back in the day, we used to run cork with a metal infused in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It lasts for a long time. Had them on a big block. Bill Holland had them on 427. That was a bad little mug.
427.
66 factory. He should have never got rid of it. He didn't know what he had back then, and who would have known these cars are going to be worth so much?
Yeah,
But
right.
it was a 66 Chevy Caprice.
Right.
Factory 427, factory 4-speed.
Damn.
Factory power windows. But I don't think it was a factory error. It was the big horsepower too. It was like 400, 25 horsepower or something. But it's kind of a rare car, rare bird. Yeah, tell him to alliterate a little bit on the real gasket, so that way I can understand what they mean. Because I'm not.
He's saying yes, so I'm assuming he was referring to what you was talking about with the rubber or else the metal infused ones. Robbie, remember B&M ship kits.
Yeah. So apparently somebody's watching and knows me?
I'm not sure. Do you know him, Christopher? Might be a fellow you work with. Oh, B&M. Yeah, B&M. The old Hearst. Now, what are you putting on here, Rob?
I ain't putting it on yet, but this is a nice little billet little piece. I gotta take this all apart and hook it right. But basically, your kick down cable, your throttle cable, and the return is all on one.
But this tranny's got a stall built into it.
Well, yeah, but you still have a kickdown cable.
Yeah,
For
detent.
passing gear.
Was it called detent back in the day? I can't remember. Detent cable or something.
Passing gear cable. That's what I've heard youngins call it back in the day when I was a youngin. I was like, passing gear cable. Oh, you know what? That's why.
Oh, from PA. I got some good friends up there in PA.
I don't remember which side. Which. I wish I'd have marked it.
No.
Oh, this is.
Oh, okay. Plugs, plug wires. There you go, Rob. I got you.
And this is the driver's
Wait a minute, you hooked right here.
That's probably why. Boy. It might be alright. A couple of them got some burns. I did.
Yeah, I'll get new plug wires. That's not an issue. Especially if we do take it to the track, you know what I mean? I prefer it to.
One. Well, I'm going backwards because I put all that stuff on and I forgot to put these on.
Ew.
It's okay.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I forgot all about them having them wire holders, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I did too. So I looked in the box and was like,
You tightening or okay?
sure glad to get that old truck done.
Yeah, right.
Did U-joints and rear output on the seal on the output of the tail housing of this transmission. Hey. That's what they're coming out with. Huh. We might be able to get them out eventually.
Oh, this is the one that was a pain because of the brake booster.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you know what? You know, maybe before I even put these on, I'll put the plugs in it because it's going to be a bear with these in the way.
Yeah. Yep. It would be a pain in the ass, yeah.
Yes. And I will clean them up a little bit more too. And I want to look over these wires. I think they're all right, but the boots, like,
Just
they've been
double
up
check
against the
them.
header. I think it's just the boot. I think we'll be fine. I just,
Yeah, eventually, like I said, they'll be replaced. So.
but I think these are going to be all right. There's just a couple that's got some boogers to them. I don't know why they marked.
So they know they're firing. Yeah, they probably did
They
it
did
so
not
they.
mark number one, but there's two pieces of duct tape, and I'm like, I'm gonna put these hold downs in it.
Yeah, normally people, and they could have used markers on it, and it just rubbed off or something.
Yeah, all it takes is a little bit of oil or grease on your hand, and
Yeah, they
next thing
probably
you know,
did it that way they could
you're not
label
gonna
their
be able to
firing
read it.
order, which plugs went to where. I wanted to look under it. How did you see? Did you look at it from the side, Robbie?
What?
To see that? Oh, okay, I see you. Yeah, they did They did put a fan.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a 400 turbo. They're pretty sought after nowadays.
I don't care the way they did the pipes though at all.
No, I don't either. But man,
Oh, I'm back y'all off.
they
Sorry
did.
about that.
They did, and you know, if you look at the diameter of the pipe with a solid lift cam 400 small block, I don't understand. I don't know
America
exactly.
generally read chats.
I don't know exactly.
I'm just now seeing the chats, so, but yeah, I try to read all my chats. Even like I'll go back and look at the older videos and read them.
Yeah.
So if I don't answer you right away, I will eventually answer y'all. And like I said, this channel, when we do get it switched over to the actual mech channel, we'll let you know the name of it, and that, because that's strictly going to be nothing but mechanics, wrenching, you know, cars, trucks, diesel trucks, motorcycles, so a little bit of everything. Hello from Russia, I hear you.
Ah, cool.
How do you say it? Guten Tag? Is that good afternoon? I can't. Yeah, Guten Morgen is good morning. Guten Tag. It's been a while since I practiced any Russian. You know, that might be German. Yeah, I apologize. He's right.
Man, I got some questions.
Right.
Everybody is so, oh, Russia's good. I'm hearing from people, and that's why I like to ask people that live there. Is it that bad? Is everybody, I mean, everybody says America's a land of the free and home of the brave, right? What? I mean, I get it. Yes, we do have a lot of freedoms, but really, they walk on us all the time.
Yeah, they trample on our rights a
because
lot.
I think every one of them are crooked. So I'm not trying to say I'm a left or a right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Don't get Chopper J started on that stuff.
I just don't.
Because Chopper J looks at all of them as crooked, corrupt, tyrannical.
We gotta worry about.
And it's the people, the citizens that suffer.
I watched some videos where people's like, man, this guy hits.
I think when they want to go to war with each other, let them two leaders into a ring, let them fight it the fuck out. Leave us citizens alone.
The only thing war, in my opinion, hurts, or not the only thing it hurts, but the main thing it hurts is the citizens of the country.
Yeah, exactly.
All the oligarchs get to be in a bunker or be hid up somewhere, and then you have to,
Dual exhaust coming out from
the front
to the back.
But if they don't care to comment about,
So I do have a set of side pipes for this. I don't care for the way they ran them under, and I probably will eventually change that out unless I go to a wide body kit.
It's like somebody bought a tube bender and decided to try it out.
Yeah.
Plus it's 2-inch pipe, and it's not gonna let the air out, and it's not.
It ain't gonna let it breathe properly, basically.
Right, it's not gonna get the air in.
Yeah, here, let me walk back here and show y'all. So I mean, they kind of ran it right, but they dropped it down. See how they dropped them down? I don't like it. Almost like they were scared.
Here's
to get
another
up
reason
close.
why. If you look at the soot, where they clamp these, man, and these are 1-chamber Flowmasters, and they put these stupid turn downs, 2-inch turn downs.
Yeah.
And they
I gotta get them tags off her. That ain't mine.
That's another reason why I think that the power valve is messed up.
Yeah.
These
Now
are-
they're dropped
I
down
think
more
this
than
may be
normal because
2.5.
we've not got them hooked up on the collectors yet.
It
So
may
they're
be
going to drop
2.5.
down a little bit more than normal.
Nice, dude. I don't know. If they don't ran it over.
Of course, the big snorkel. Whew. You don't like side pipes? It depends on what they are on. I just don't care for the way they got these pipes on this now.
I like 55 Chevys with fender well headers.
Yeah, 55 Chevy, yeah.
Fender well headers.
Mm-hmm.
2-lane blacktop. Iconic vehicle.
Chris says get custom exhaust done. Worth it. Okay.
Yeah, and whoever runs this exhaust needs to know how to do a Corvette, because apparently they did not know how to do
The Corvette
right?
exhaust, yeah.
Because it's ducked. It's not tucked over to the sides and up. And I don't know if it goes between like the leaf springs somehow. Not really. Don't really know how it's supposed to be ran on these. I've seen, something on, Googling it and checking it out.
Yeah.
Uh, but I mean, it sounds really good, but I don't like the way they ran it. It's
Yeah.
I didn't. Don't what?
Oh, he don't like the side pipes.
Man, it's an acquired taste. It really
It is, yeah.
Um,
I'd prefer to have me like a 1932.
You want to be happy days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, vets look okay with them.
Yeah. See if I can get you off
Not all
full view.
cars look good with them. I'll tell you that. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't believe. That's my opinion.
And this car looks like with them ran underneath them, you know what I mean? And like right now, I don't even think I could run the side pipes without getting into the skirting. But if I do a wide body kit, I don't think I'll be able to run the side pipes anyway. So
No, but somebody's bound to know how to run exhaust correctly on this car.
yeah, it's definitely been a project. I will say that. And, all right, well, we won't keep you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Hey,
What?
at least you didn't buy a fake Bugatti off of fucking, not excuse my French, off of Alibaba.
All right. I don't know, man. Some of them kit cars are pretty cool looking.
It was
I ain't gonna
foam.
ah. Huh?
I watched the video. It's
Oh,
foam.
it's
He's
foam?
getting sued
No.
though because
It'd have
he
to be.
brought up another vendor in the, I guess it was in the description.
Right.
And I didn't understand, but they were like cease and desist using, which he did not buy it from the other vendor, but they're both from the same country.
Yeah.
And they both,
Like if it was the
So-
right kit card, I'd definitely have me a Lambo kit.
well, this had no engine, no nothing. It was just a foam $30,000.
Right. Wow.
I was like,
no.
man.
Well, see, but you could take that foam, glass it, and create a shell off of it.
Oh, it's painted, dude. It looks.
Oh, no kidding. I
At
ain't
least,
seen
man,
that.
they showed. I was like, man. He's like, I got ripped off, because they advertise it as a real Bugatti. They have a horseshoe grill. This thing had a long grill and just a Bugatti symbol in the middle.
Right.
I think somebody made.
Right.
But hey, I don't know much about those exotic cars or supercars. I know that they're I've heard that if you take it into one of the dealerships or something to get the oil changed, you're going to look at about $8,000 to change oil in one of those cars.
Screw
If
that.
you're rich, I guess, and you ain't got nothing better to spend your money on, and you like fast cars, they are exceptionally fast. They are fun. They do handle good. But if you don't know what you're doing, I've watched these people that's acquired money and whoop, wreck.
Yeah. No.
It's like putting a locker in the rear end and not knowing how to drive something with the locker.
Right. Right. Hey, thank you, fellas, for tuning in. When we get back here, I guess we'll be addressing all the pulleys and this section, the water pump,
We'll be putting the
thermostat housing back in.
We should buy new plugs.
Yeah, probably get new plug, wires,
yeah.
and all that. Go on, do it right way.
Yep.
But thank you for tuning in from Russia. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And thank you for, Christopher up in PA. We appreciate it. And anywhere else you might be watching.
And like I say, if you want to leave a comment on how good you have it, or what you don't like or do like about it, or how much freedoms you have, I just don't think that we're getting told all the truth sometimes, and I just really,
Nobody does.
I have like firsthand experience from people.
Yep. But like I said, we are going to be starting a separate channel just for the cars, the trucks, the diesels and the bikes. Just and I'll let y'all know. I'll give you a good heads up. Put a link in and everything for y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all watching.
Yeah, thank you.
from all over the place, and stay safe out there. And till next time, y'all have a blessed day.